you end up with, you got now let's work our way across. So we've got D to E goes to the G, but that G is shape fitted for that E, so it starts like that. So we got the G7. Okay, and we can shadow that G. Okay, now that we're on this chart, let's look where those blues notes are. With the C, in the C blues, we'll look what's going on right here. Here's your C chord. Now remember, this isn't in the key of C unless I put the capo here on the E, because E is the third of C. So we start here. The blues note's going to be on the first string. So we're going to be talking about what string is the blues note on. That's the only information we're going to carry in our head. The other is just what I call note fitting to the shape, to the string shape. We got the C here, and the blues note's on the 1. When we go to the D Pent blues, the blues note stays the same. That I had to learn. When we go to the C Pent shadowing, the blues note moves up 2 strings. Okay, so we're going to see that behavior in the chart. Up 2 strings is an octave. We can see that behavior in the chart. So we have, it's going to go to up 2 strings. So from string 1, 1/6 is the same string. You just treat it as the same string. So if I'm on string 5, I'm going up 1 string. I'm going either to the 6th or the 1st in string shapes. Okay. If I'm on the now the 5 I count as the second thinnest string. Okay, if I want to go down from the second string up, which is the second thickest string, down 3, I go 6, 1 is 1, 5 is 2, and 4 is 3. So we go to 4th string. So we got the 1/6. The blues master key now is going to go to the 3rd string. Okay, it's called blues master key in this chart. So we'll see how that works out. We got the C here. So we got to start with the C7. It's on the bottom string, so it's on string 1. We're going to do our C. Here's our bottom string. Our C string shape is 3, 4, 5, and the blues note is in between the 4 and the 5. Go to the blues Pent key D on that. So we go. We're going to keep the same blues note in the same key cage. So we go. Okay, so it's on 1 and 6. Now the rule says we go ahead 2 strings. We add 2, and we're going to see that in the next chart. So we could do that right now. We could bump up to the next chart now. We have the same thing here, and I brought this out in these very important circles here. We've got S plus 2 going from the blues Pent key 1 to the root key of the blues 2. Now the only other migration of the blues note is going to be from like I keep slipping off that D flat, but the ones I've hit twice, that's the migration. And in guitar, that's just one string up or one string down. One string up is going to the fourth, one string down belongs to the fifth. So when we go to the next cage up with the shadowing, and remember it's the next cage up from the blues Pent key, not the next cage up from the root key, but we're using the same root key shape, so we're shadowing the root key shape. This string is going to go up too, so let's see how that works with our C right here. Okay, and then also, aside from the string going up two on the shadowing, okay, right here, you see this red, white to red there? That's F to G. That's your G flat blues note. Now when we take it to the F, all we got to do is look for that blues note. It's going to be now B flat, B flat, B, and C right there. It just went up a string. We take it to the G. We're going to go C to D is down a string. Down a string. So here's the blues note. This is on the shadowed shape. The blues note for the C is going to be F sharp or G flat. Then go up. The blues note for the F shape is going to be B sharp or C flat. And the blues note for the G shape is going to be D flat or C sharp right there. Up one string, down one string for the fifth. And the shapes follow. So now that's another embellishment to the blues, is playing the 1, 4, and the 5. This is the easiest way to do it, is the road map. Now what this says over here is important. The fourth, the blues note string, is the root blues note string plus 1. The fifth blues note string is the root blues note string minus 1. That's counting. 1 is on the bottom, 6 is on the top, thinnest string. 1 is the thickest string. I've heard it described that way. I call it lowest and highest. Oh, this is the high string because it's literally higher. No, this is the low string because the notes are lower. So over here we're kind of in the key of F. So we're going to do the A shape. It's going to have a blues Pent key, parent of the A minor shape of C. We're going to shadow itself. And the initial blues note is going to be on the third string now. So, okay, so are we going to go play an A there? Right there, we're going to do this. You can, but if we're going to play the blues, let's say we're going to play the blues in F. Are you going to go like this? Are you going to do this for the blues? You know, that doesn't have enough blues notes to it. The only blues note you have at that point would be the B flat, and still in the key of F. It's just a perfect fourth. So yeah, it's right. It's not wrong to play that. We want those anti-blues notes, which are regular scale notes. Okay, but really, we want to play the blues, so we reserve the right to play the major scale at any time. You got to settle in on a key sometimes, and it's like you feel like, I'm not doing everything. I'm only doing one of them. Well, everything is only in one of them, because they're only music is only relative to the key that you're in. It doesn't play something, right? So you have the A shape, the D shape, and then the G shape right here. Okay, we got A, D, and then the E shape. So it's A in blues. Scales. Now, if you want to play a scale or you insist on playing a major scale, it would have to be the Mixolydian scale of the 1. So it'd be okay. That's not what this lesson is about, because really that's just playing in a Mixolydian. So what we want to do is follow the chart here. 1, 4, 5 for the blues. We have the A. We're going to play the C now, which if we made that A and A minor, the C would be the relative parent. We're going to play that pentatonically. So we've got where's the blues key? It's on the 3rd. Blues key on the 3rd string. That's it. That's our blues key on the 3rd string. Okay, so now when we want to go to the blues string on the 4th, that blues string is going to go up to the 4th string. You see how that works? But the new shape is going to be, instead of an AC relation, it's going to be a DE. Remember, DE is pentatonic. So starting on the 3 blues, A pentatonic goes to C. Okay, and then the A shape goes to the D shape, just like 4th of it. And then the A shape goes to the E shape, the 5th of it. So in the A, if you work in the A framework, we got a nice 1, 4, 5 in the A framework. The 4th of the A is the D shape. The 5th of the A is the E shape. So here's our A. Its 4th is the D shape, and then you fit it right into the cage. E right there. Now, the pentatonically E goes up to a G in the pentatonic scale in the key of C. So we're going to do the G there. Now we have a nice G. We have a nice G this time. It's not, this G is open, this E is open here. It's not like it's up 1 fret like we were playing before in the C box. So we can do that open G we talked about. Where did the blues note go? 1 to 2, because when we go to the 5th, the blues note goes down a string. Go to the 4th, the blues note goes up a string. Okay, so it's like this. Now what? We're going to play the G there on the 2nd string. Right there. Now let's follow that